Andy, European gold medalist, mate. When you went there, how much did you believe?
I knew I could do it. I knew I could win the gold. I knew that me and about 4 or 5 other people could win the gold. And I did believe it. I believed it more after the heat because I felt like I ran 13.4 in my heat, and it just felt like it was just a training run. It felt really nice. So as the rounds progressed, I felt really good, and I knew I could take it, especially after my semi-final as well. Yeah, I think it was all about in the final who had the cleanest race, and unlike me in the semi-final, I did in the final, and that's what won me the gold.
When he clipped the hurdle and you could see that you was going to overtake him, were you quite conscious of that? And what were you feeling at that point, or do you feel anything, or you just kind of?
Yeah, I mean the first 7 hurdles, can't remember them. I remember he was marginally ahead. I felt like I just kind of came back slightly on him, and I think in hurdles you're very conscious of people of that happening. And I think he probably felt me just kind of moving up, and then he made the mistake, and I kind of click into consciousness then, and I was like, oh, I can smell that gold medal now, and I just kind of found another gear and just went and made sure I kept everything clean and crossed the line, and it was just elation,
Standing on the podium, mate, must have been
wow.
Something special.
Yeah, without doubt, that was the best moment of. Crossing the line was an amazing feeling, but actually standing on the podium, being crowned European champion, getting that medal, that
national anthem.
Yeah, it had the national anthem. And I walked around the stadium 2 days before, and I just stood by the rostrum. I was just like, I want to be there. I want to stand on that. So to actually be there.
So you visualised it and then made it real.
I just thought I just stood there, looked at it. I really want to be on it, and I did.
It's vindication of all the hard work you've been through, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been some tough times.
Tell me about the tough times, the lowest point.
Well, the funding cut was hard, but not because of the actual financial side of it or all that kind of business, just the loss of faith that they didn't believe I could do it anymore. I mean, that was tough, but I think the hardest thing for me was Berlin last year.
Yeah.
I'd campaigned all year that I could make a final. I ran 13:30 and I'd been running Windy 29 and I was in good shape, and I tore my hamstring a week before the race, and I just wasn't. I tried to get back into shape, but a week isn't enough time.
Yeah.
And to see, Will came 4th in 13:30.
Yeah. Is that a bitter pill to swallow? Kind of bittersweet?
Yeah.
Glad to see a UK athlete do well, but
fair play to him, he stepped up. Yeah, but it just showed me that could have been me. That was my chance, and it could have been me, and you might never get that chance again. And that was a majorly tough time, and I even contemplated hanging up my spikes because it was just a massive blow, just a whole year of campaigning, and to get injured like that, it was really tough. But I spoke to Lloyd Cowan, my coach, and everybody else, and they were just like, you can't just stop now. There's more in the tank. There's more to give.
And he was right, Lloyd.
He was right.
So improved. I mean, do you still listen to him?
Well, he's my coach.
At your age?
He's my mentor. He still tells me what I do and when to do it.
He's a good man, really.
He's a good man. He knows what he's talking about. So I have to listen to Lloyd. He's coached Christina Ruga to Olympic gold, so he clearly knows what he's talking about.
Going forward, what's Andy Turner got left in the tank? What does 2010 hold for you?
I've got a couple more races out on the circuit. Just get out there and just try and get my PB down now, I suppose. My target for the year was to win the gold, done that. So now I just try and get that personal best into the realms that's going to mix it, in Worlds and Olympics. Commonwealths, I do still want to go to the Commonwealths. That's a case of if I'm still in one piece come end of September.
Long old season, isn't it?
It is a long season, yeah. So, but I would like to be there. But that's a more play-by-ear kind of thing.
You got another 2 years in this sport, Andy? Are we going to see you 2012?
I'm 29 now. I don't even think I've reached my best. And Lloyd thinks that within 2 or 3 years, that's when I'll be at my peak.
Typically, British athletes don't peak until later on in their.
That's the thing. With hurdles, it's a rhythm. It's a rhythm event. Some people just are born with that rhythm, and like Robles, he came out young and he ran fast times, whereas me, I've kind of got better each year and more consistent each year. So. Yeah, I think hopefully London 2012, that's when I'm going to hit my peak and everything's going to go to plan, win the gold, and everything's going to be good.
Good luck with that.
Cheers, mate.